Designing and building a new data center allows us to deal with the challenges at the front end, but an existing data center represents a different set of problems. The rise in heat load density is going to have an increased effect on older data center designs, and extending their working life is of paramount importance to data center managers. Let's take the same multi-tenant layout and explore what can be done and how ColdLogik rear door coolers can help. Before describing how to deploy a ColdLogik rear door cooler, we first need to decide where the flow and return water supply originates from, which there is two potential options. Option 1 is to use any spare capacity in the existing mechanical cooling, and option 2 is to install new cooling plant. With option 1, you can utilize the spare cooling capacity within the existing mechanical cooling, which provides the lowest capex option. This can be achieved by simply tapping off the return water from the perimeter air conditioning and supplying the rear door coolers before returning to the chiller. The return water is above dew point, so no condensation trays or CDU are required, saving further energy and capital costs. With option 2, not only do you have the ability to deploy higher density racks in the data hall, one of the main benefits of installing new external cooling plant is the ability to reduce energy consumption over traditional cooling methods, and as direct comparison to traditional perimeter cooling, up to 93% more energy can be saved. Once more, the supply water is above dew point, so no condensation trays or CDU are required. Having run the flow and return pipework to the necessary racks, which could be to either the top or the bottom, the next part is to remove the existing rear door from the IT rack and replace it with a ColdLogik interface frame, which can be fitted to most OEM racks. Once fitted, the rear door cooler can then be hung and pipework connected. Simple fit. Connect and play. In summary, whether the existing chillers are to be fully utilized or new plant installed, by deploying ColdLogik rear door coolers, an additional 25% more compute power can be given back to the facility owner, who can now utilize all usable rack space and say yes to customers who previously were told no. Furthermore, there is less strain placed upon perimeter air conditioning in trying to attain a demand they were never intended to achieve. Arguably, rear door coolers are complementary to perimeter cooling, and because hotspots are removed in the process, there are far less engineering call-out tickets generated by customers, which is good news for facility managers and their customers. A win-win.